Breaking news. Northern leader declares why he couldn't fulfill his promise to Bianca. You know what happened yesterday, what Willie's wife did, broke out and it became a real serious issue, to the extent that Southeast youths are calling for, that the matter should not go unchecked and for prosecution for what she did, you see. I mean, according to what we heard, if you watch the video, if you haven't seen the video, please watch the video. Yeah. Mrs. Bianca Ojuku was sitting down. She was seated. And guess what? Willie's wife, okay, came and gave her a slap and was calling her names, which I don't feel comfortable to mention, calling her as if she's just a cheap, called her that kind of name in public. Now, they may have their differences. I don't know what it is. I don't want to know. They may have their differences and she may not be happy with her. Okay, maybe they had issues ongoing, but I don't think that kind of intimate, because if you're not aware, the governor of Anambra State insisted on 50 guest people alone in the ceremony. It was a quiet one. It was not the flamboyant one. No. It was quiet, intimate, just 50 guests. He pleaded with the people of the state to watch it online. So this is what Shehu Sani has to say. Why I couldn't fulfill my promise to Bianca Ojuku, Shehu Sani. Shehu Sani, a former federal lawmaker, on Thursday revealed that he could not fulfill his promise to Bianca, the widow of late Ojuku, because of the change of schedule. Sani said he promised Bianca when he met her on the flight years ago that he will come visit her husband, who was then on admission but could not keep his vow. He said this in a tweet via his Twitter handle while reacting to what the former past First Lady of Anambra State, Ebele Chukwu, did to Bianca in front of everyone. Recall that the video has surfaced online of both women engaging in a bit of struggle in the first inauguration of the newly sworn-in Anambra Governor Charles Soludo on Thursday. Different reactions has come in that regards and in that light on what really happened and why such a thing happened. Shehu Sani also said he does not think that was a nice thing to be done to Bianca, and if the women had issues or there was any need for her to express a dissatisfaction, did not think doing that in a public setting where it is now in the nation, everyone aware of what went on, the best place to express her grievances or offense. He said Bianca is a wonderful woman that should never be treated in such a manner. He regretted not going over to visit her husband before he passed away as he promised. So you see, when people fight out, okay, when a family disgraces themselves, do you know what happened? The neighbors will be watching on and just looking at you guys as you disgrace yourself. That's what happens. When you disgrace yourself, it is your neighbor. They will just keep quiet and be watching. And guess what? Different matters will begin to come from different quarters with regards to what you guys have done. It could be that, for instance, Mrs. Bianca offended her or did some things that she's not happy with. Why not give the woman a call? Invite her over and have a discussion in a civil setting, like civilized people. For crying out loud, they were on their way to the US. So it shows that they've been exposed. They are well-traveled. Okay? They've seen how, people settle their differences irrespective of how they feel, may not be happy with how things have gone. However, should be settled in a civil environment. Do you know if it's a place like the US and other parts of the world, she can sue her for assault? She was seated. Don't get me wrong. She was seated, well seated. Okay? She was seated at the program and whatever was going on. And all of a sudden, somebody walked up to her. I've watched the video myself. And started calling her names. You may not like her. She may be a strong woman. She may have done things you don't like. You may have your strong reasons, things against her. But trying to assault another person, I don't think that is a good example to show to the young ones, especially having lived in that kind of, I mean, we're talking about the first family of Anambra State, although you just handed over. So what was the example? What have you been displaying and showing to the people? Now a northerner is telling you that there's nothing wrong in him expressing his view, but he feels very disgusted that she was treated that way. That whatever differences you have, you should have settled it. Shehu Sani used to be a senator, representing Kaduna, senatorial district, and he was not happy. Everybody has a part to say with what has gone on. And in case you're not aware, it went viral very quickly. Like very quickly. Very quickly. And the funniest thing, if you put your dirty linen outside, you give opportunity for people to say, oh, look at the kind of pants she's wearing. Look at the kind of this she's doing. Because of the way you projected yourself. It is your fault. It's nobody's fault. You did that to yourself. So you should blame yourself. So it is what it is. It is what it is. A songwriter says, or it's an adage rather, if the way you lay your bed, listen, it is the same way you will lie on it. If you have laid it properly, guess what? You will lie on a bed that is well done, well arranged. But if you have done it and there is wrinkles here and there, welcome to sleeping on a bed that has those things also in place. If you do things anyhow, you will get the result of anyhow. It's just common sense, although it's not common, So these are some of the things, and northerners are saying, we're not happy with what you did to late Ojuku's wife. It's not fair. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Do have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now.